History of Stanley Park, Vancouver. Stanley Park is not just a beautiful green space. It is one of the most historically important places in Vancouver. Its story goes back thousands of years, long before the city existed. 1. Indigenous history before 1800s. Long before Stanley Park became a public park, the land was home to Indigenous peoples, especially the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. They lived in villages, fished, hunted, and used the forest resources. Evidence of ancient settlements and cultural sites still exists. The land was never empty. It was lived on and cared for. Today, the totem poles in Stanley Park honor Indigenous cultures and history. 2. Colonial era and naming 1800s. In the mid-1800s, as British settlers arrived, the area was used by loggers, sailors, and settlers. Some Indigenous families were forced to leave the land. In 1888, the land was officially declared a public park and named Stanley Park, after Lord Stanley, the Governor-General of Canada at the time. Interestingly, Lord Stanley never visited the park himself. 3. Creation of the park late 1800s, early 1900s. After becoming a park, roads and walking paths were built. Trees were preserved rather than removed. The park became a place for public relaxation and recreation. Unlike many parks, Stanley Park kept much of its natural forest, giving it a wild and untouched feeling. 4. The seawall 1917-1971. One of Stanley Park's most famous features is the seawall. Construction began in 1917. Built to protect the park from ocean erosion, took decades to complete. Today, it is the longest uninterrupted waterfront path in the world, and one of Vancouver's most loved attractions. 5. Wartime and recovery 1900s. During World War I and World War II, parts of the park were used for military defense. Gun batteries and lookout points were built. Later, storms and infestations damaged large areas of forest, but each time, the park was carefully restored. 6. Stanley Park today. Stanley Park is one of the most visited urban parks in the world. A symbol of Vancouver's connection to nature, a place for walking, cycling, learning, and relaxation. It represents resilience, surviving storms, history, and change, while remaining a peaceful escape in a busy city.